Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing your weekly reading for the week of December 8th to the 14th. So the second one in December. Let's see what that is showing up for you. This is good for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And your first card that we have here for this week is through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. I get a feeling that you're going to need to keep this in mind, okay? There could be a need for peace. People can be a little, irritable this week, I feel. At least that's what's been showing up consistently for other signs. But let's see here. So the second card that we have is money. Find a way to abundance. So that may be one of your most important focuses in the week ahead. You may be thinking a lot about your finances, how to make your finances improve, be sustained, how to get more opportunities, clients, things like that. That could be something that you're aiming for this week. And you're being advised to use prayer, meditation, not only to create peace in the world, but also to find your way into that abundance precisely. All right, so let's get some tarot cards to see what you can expect from this week. You can definitely expect people to be on your side. You can expect teamwork, support, assistance, help. There could be people around you who maybe need the resources that you have, and they may have abilities that you need, and it's a win-win situation for everyone involved if you were to hire them or pay for their help. There could be friends wanting to support you and assist you. There could be family members showing up for you as well. So think of everything as more possible or more easily possible in teamwork. Now, the challenge here for this week, there could be bits of knowledge and information that you need to learn or you need to discover. There could be certain aspects of what you're trying to manifest this week that you simply are not savvy on. Maybe you don't know that much about money. Maybe you don't know that much about business or teamwork or project management, or I don't know. There could be something this week that it's like, you just need to research a little bit more, study a little bit more, or maybe if you want to make it a little faster, hire someone or get in touch with someone who can really share with you that expertise. People who have been doing that for years and years and years. It's better to rely on something like that than to try to learn something from scratch yourself. For some things, it's all right, but I feel like this week you may notice that getting in touch with some kind of like real experienced professional about something is going to be very clever and necessary. There could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person who is posing some kind of challenge or difficulty for you this week. Someone who's a bit of a nosy, kind of busybody, someone who's a little bit too much in your business and they shouldn't be. So beware of that as well. Try to keep the information about your money, your job, your expenses, your income, your whatever. Keep all of that private this week because there's someone here who wants to like pick your brain. But I feel like it's more out of curiosity and like nosiness than the other way of picking your brain, which is what I'm suggesting you do with a professional, right? At the beginning of the week, we have the Seven of Cups. So you may start the week feeling a little bit like scattered, not knowing exactly how to move forward, not knowing exactly what is worth your time, your effort, not having a clear way forward. And that's because you're going to have a lot of options and a lot of possibilities, which is a good thing. Lots of potential is available for you. By the middle of the week, you're going to realize what really, really deserves your attention. It's like something is going to be eclipsed. What you are maybe trying to do, manifest, achieve is going to be eclipsed with what really matters. And what really matters is going to be inevitably center stage. And that could be, for example, Let's say that your focus this week is to achieve a professional goal, right? Or a financial goal. But then at the middle of the week, you realize that you need to pay attention to your son because he's having some ache in his ear or something. It's like the things that really, really matter are going to eclipse in a way, cover from view all the other things you thought were the most important. So something that's actually important is going to be rising to the surface in the middle of the week for you to tend to. Then by the end of the week or the weekend, I see that you still don't have necessarily a plan in place on how to move forward and manifest more money or abundance. It's like you kind of started the week saying, my goal this week is to end the week with a clear strategy, plan, decision made, the whole thing. And it seems like you are on track, but then something really important pulls your attention away. And then by the weekend, you realize, well, there is no hurry. I can take my time. I can think about things. Maybe circumstances are changing. Maybe there is a deeper awareness that needs to be heard. So you're gonna, instead of focus on that which you wanted to manifest at the beginning, you're instead gonna take a step back and you're gonna realize how important it is to take your time and how important it is to have all the information that you need before making any choices, before setting out on any courses of action. I feel like you're gonna instead not necessarily slow down, but like take a moment to really address what you want. Something happens in the middle of the week that changes how you see things. Maybe at the beginning of the week, it's all about ambition. Then something happens and it's all about family. And it changes your goals. It changes how much time you want to devote at work. It changes things a little bit in a good way, in a way that is helping you be more aligned with what really matters to you. Then we have here the card representing you is a Chariot. So you are moving forward, you're having progress, even if you don't quite make an effort for it. It's like inevitably, whether you're, scratching things off of your to do list this week or not, whether you are um, gaining that conscious clarity on something or not, you're still in the process. You're still flowing in the right direction. You're still moving with the current. And that is a good thing. You may be a little bit focused on the past. You may be trying to move forward, figure out how to move forward, pick and choose the next right action to move forward. But I feel like you constantly keep looking to the past for something. Ooh. Guys, I have 8 cats, so you will hear them, you will see them, you will get to know them, even if we try for that not to happen. So then we have here in the environment the 9 of Cups. This is you feeling okay. Okay. I'll open the door for you. Jeez. All right. Sorry about that. I see you feel very proud of yourself. I see you having a desire to achieve and flex and be proud of who you are, what you're doing, and share it with others and show people that it can be done and show people that you're powerful and worthy and all of that. But at the same time, there's a part of you that's like, nah, not worth it. Like, I'm just gonna do me. I'm not gonna hurry into anything. I'm gonna take my time and just, focus on my own well being. But it's almost as if there's a little bit of desire there to go faster, to achieve more, to reach higher heights. Because you want to prove someone wrong, or you want to um, show how great you are in some way. Take it if it resonates. It may not resonate for you. And by the way, if you're here, I believe that you're meant to be here. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would love for you to be here in future readings. I'm going to be doing readings for Sagittarius on a weekly basis. So if you want to join, I would love that. Now we have the Empress here and the Ace of Pentacles in the outcome here. So you're definitely well on your way to something amazing. You're well on your way to abundance, prosperity, success. A new venture could be a new professional venture, a new adventure in your career, maybe a new business, maybe a new way of doing things that is going to be guaranteed success. So at the first oracle that we had here was about money. Thinking on how to get to a more abundant, prosperous energy. Well, you're definitely on your way there. It's not as much a conscious process, but it's like the universe is guiding you regardless. You are closer to being in that Empress status in which you don't have to work that hard, in which you don't have to do that much for everything to come your way effortlessly. Clients, bonuses, gifts, money, checks, opportunities, recognition. It's like you're going to be able to just kind of chill, and all of that is going to come to you as opposed to you having to like hunt for any of those things. You are in the process of getting there, okay? By the weekend, you may start to see the signs of you being more close to that. But I feel like inevitably it's on divine timing, and something happens here this week that kind of gets you off track, but not really. It takes your focus away from the initial intention of the week. But even if you're focused elsewhere on something that is more important, you're still with the right current. Your angel number for this week is willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you're being supported and your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Okay. So when do we know when to exercise that willpower and when to let ourselves flow, right? Focus on the sphere of control. There are things that are within your control. Things that you know that you need to do, choosing to do them, right? Things that depend on you. The way you communicate, the way you strategize, the way you choose to go about and show up in the world. But there are also things that are out of your control. And that's when no willpower is needed. Focus your willpower on what you can control. And what you can't control, surrender it to the divine. Because it seems to be working out for you, for your greater good. Anything that doesn't go your way this week, surrender it to the divine. Now, if you would like to participate in what I do in the comment section, which is basically inviting you to write down the affirmations and claiming that energy, if you write it down, I write it down, everyone writes it down, the energy multiplies and it's easier to tap into. So if you would like to participate, all you need to do is write down in the comment section the following affirmation, which is, I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Beautiful. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead, and I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Your animal spirit card, the most important one in my opinion, out of the whole reading, is the gazelle. So if you are here and you stuck around all the way to this point, you're in for a treat because this deck is just something else. For years and years, I've been reading tarot cards for Pisces specifically here on YouTube, so I don't really know you guys all that much. Would you like to connect? Would you like to let me know from where you're watching? I am currently located in Central America, next to Costa Rica, in Panama. Where are you watching this from? Comment below as well. All right, so the gazelle. Heighten awareness and ability, but also vulnerability. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they have spent so much effort cultivating. So, no more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. So, sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When this energy shows up in a state of balance, it is graceful, perceptive, artistic. When it is out of balance, it may manifest as like food allergies, insomnia, a racing mind. And to bring this energy into balance, it's recommended to do yin yoga, have a cozy home, and have good food. So, those things can help you this week as well. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I'm sending all my love, and I hope to see you here next week. Bye.